Hello, Dan here. I'm going to be running you through my Huge Revolution deck. Uh, it's not going to win you any games. Well, no, it won't win you any tournaments. It's not very good against the meta decks, but it's fun to play with. Sometimes it can really surprise your opponent. And if you're playing against quite slow decks, it can really do some pretty good stuff to them. Right. So we start with 3 oppressed. Well, if you don't know what the deck is, basically what you do is when you have oppressed people running about, and United Resistance all on the field, and then you activate Huge Revolution, which sends all the cards in your opponent's hand to the graveyard and destroys all cards on their side of the field when you have all of them on your field. Now that sounds amazing, but the tricky part is they're all different types, they're all different attributes, they're all different levels. So I'll show you the best way of running this. Right, so going 3 of each because they're your core. You need them. I run 2 Fader, just for stall, along with Card D, because you need the draw power to get them to your hand. You need to run triple. We found substitutes with running more Upstart Goblin and stuff, but triple Card D is pretty essential. Manju the 10,000 hands, that's to add that and that to your hand, and I'll go into that a bit later. And Trag for your hand traps. You want your Trags because they can really change a duel around, and because you've got a lot of levels in your deck, you can steal a lot of stuff. Right, then we get Lycanthrope and Advanced Ritual Art. Why do we want these? Because Advanced Ritual Art sends that to the graveyard to special summon Lycanthrope. Lycanthrope's got a special effect, and when he deals battle damage to your opponent, they take 200 for each normal monster in your graveyard. So if you're attacking and you kill one of the monsters, you deal an extra 600 damage plus any more of these guys that you have in your graveyard, which is pretty strong. Sorry. And then for spells, I'm running Darkhold, Heavy Storm, and Reborn. They're just staples. Right, this is what you need. This is your kind of core. This is how you get your guys back. Message in a Ball. Target 3 monsters with different levels in your graveyard and special summon all 3 of them. Their attacks become 0. And their effects are negated. If you do not XYZ this turn after summoning, you lose those three monsters. You lose after summoning those 3 monsters. You lose 4,000 life points during the end phase. You cannot summon any monsters except by XYZ summon during the turn you activate this card. Right. What does that mean? What you want to do is to wait, I'll just finish the deck before I explain the tactics. Right. Duality, that gives you draw power. It's really strong card just in general. Upstart Goblin also gives you draw power. Doesn't matter that your opponent gains 1,000 life points because you can OTK with Lycanthrope. Anyway, Common Charity, again, it doesn't matter. You draw 2 cards, banish a normal monster from your hand. You will usually have normal monsters in your hand. Why would you want to banish them? Because you only need 1 set of each. Like, it doesn't matter if you lose like 1 people running about, because you still got more. You still got 2 other people running about. So yeah, you Common Charity, you draw 2, you banish a normal, you get draw power. It's really strong. Dust Tornado. What this does is you can destroy them. Why would you run that over MST? Right. Basically, you'd run Dust Tornado over MST to destroy their spell and trap, and then you can set Huge Revolution. And then next turn when it comes around during your main phase, because it can only be activated during your main phase, you activate Huge Revolution and completely wipe their field. So that's why you want Dust Tornado over MST. It's just better in this deck. Huge Revolution. You know what that does. Basically, when people run about, press people and United Resistance are all in your field, you send all cards you put sent to the graveyard, strike all cards your opponent controls on the field. Right, so I'll run you over the basic, like, how the deck works. Right, you basically you want Summon Banju to get Ritual Art or Lycanthrope to your hand. Then you activate Ritual Art, banish, send these 3. Then you set this and end. And then they do their turn. And then you play Messenger Bottle. And then you'd summon Cardi or Battle Fader. Activate Messenger Bottle, bring all them back. Then Huge Revolution, blow up their field, exceed, and then attack for a game. It's that simple. Right, now we're running over the extra deck. Abyss Dweller because it's broken. Armor Kappa, just because I like the card. Double Gachi, because Gachi works really well with Lycanthrope. Give him extra damage so he can just pierce through everything. Lavalal Chain. Let's return detach when exceeds to send a card for your deck to the graveyard. Choose one monster your deck at the top of the deck. Always a very good card. Maestroke because it's strong. Leviathan Dragon because it's strong. Acid Golem, you'd rarely play this, but there's space for him. If you need it, you can just go for game if you can bring him out. If you bring out Unite Resistance, you mess with your bottle, bring out more Unite Resistance and stuff. You can bring out Acid Golem, just go for game. Utopia, again, just a strong card. Gold Rat, space from Shark Kaiser. It's alright, I guess. Slacker Magician, probably what you're going to level 1 into because it's probably the best level 1. Zen Mains because it's Zen Mains. Right, your side, 2 Veiler, Maxi, Stone Eater, Ryo, Vanity's Fiend, triple MSD, double Soul Taker, double Malevolent Catastrophe. So, comment if you think there's anything you would improve to the deck. I think it's working really well. It's a pretty fun deck. It's nice to play. And thanks and bye.